Hey Dodgers fans, get ready, because what we're seeing right now is nothing short of spectacular. Let's dive right into it, because there's a reason this team looks nearly unstoppable. It all comes down to one thing that often gets overlooked by casual fans: home field advantage. Three words that carry more weight than you might think. Winning on the road is huge, no question about it, but dominating at home is what really sets the tone. Look at what the Dodgers accomplished against the Phillies, taking both games on their turf. That's exactly what championship-caliber teams do. If your goal is to make a deep run and try to repeat history, like the Dodgers are aiming for, every home victory matters, and getting those wins when it counts is non-negotiable. But let's talk about the real game-changer here, Blake Snell. This guy has been a revelation. His performance recently has put him in elite company, and it's worth breaking down just how remarkable what he's doing really is. He became the first Dodger to pitch 8 scoreless innings in a postseason game since none other than Clayton Kershaw, who accomplished it during the 2020 National League Wild Card Series against the Brewers. That alone is headline material, but there's more. Snell also became the first Major League pitcher to face the minimum through 8 innings in a playoff game since Don Larson threw his perfect game in 1956. Think about that. That's some serious history to be writing in your first few postseason starts. On top of that, he set a new postseason benchmark as the first pitcher ever to record 10 or more strikeouts while allowing 1 hit or less, with no walks, in a game of at least 8 innings. These aren't just good stats, they're legendary milestones. What's even more impressive is the context of how he got here. Snell missed a huge portion of the regular season due to injury, and for a while, there were skeptics questioning if he could make a difference in the playoffs. Some doubted his consistency, some questioned the investment, but that time off may have been exactly what he needed. Coming back fresh, healthy, and hungry, he's showing why timing, preparation, and a little patience can pay off in the biggest moments. This isn't just a pitcher doing his job. It's a pitcher rewriting the narrative and reminding everyone why the Dodgers are such a formidable team. His energy, focus, and execution are on another level, and it's translating into wins that matter when the pressure is highest. Even beyond Snell, the Dodgers have found ways to win that demonstrate their depth and resilience. Their offense might not always be firing on all cylinders, but they have this knack for getting the crucial hits, making the right plays, and capitalizing on mistakes from the opposition. 7 hits in a game? Not a problem if you can turn walks, smart base running, and timely hitting into runs. That's exactly the kind of strategic, team-oriented approach that separates good teams from great ones. And while some of the plays might be sloppy at times or frustrating to watch, the bigger picture is that the Dodgers are still walking away with victories, and that consistency under pressure is exactly what you need in the postseason. There's also been debate about some bullpen choices and pitching strategies, especially when it comes to rookies stepping into high-stakes situations. Do you bring in a fresh arm when a veteran starter like Snell is on the mound? Do you keep your rookie a mystery to avoid tipping off the opposing team? These decisions are always high stakes in the playoffs, and while opinions vary, the Dodgers coaching staff is clearly focused on maximizing every opportunity and managing their rotation with the playoffs in mind. They've got options in the bullpen that can shift the momentum in a single inning, and knowing when to pull a pitcher or when to let him ride is a delicate balance that can make or break a series. Looking at the broader postseason picture, the Dodgers' dominance isn't just about their own performance. It's also about the context of their opponents. The Mariners, for example, managed to take 2 wins on the road against a team with a stellar home record, and that's impressive in its own right. But when the Dodgers take the field, you can be sure they're aware of every nuance, every pattern, and every chance to assert control. Their combination of seasoned veterans, emerging stars, and smart management decisions is what makes them a team that's not just surviving the postseason, but actively shaping it. And speaking of postseason strategy, pitching rotations are always a hot topic. Who's going to get the start at Dodger Stadium? Could Kershaw see a home start? Stranger things have happened, and if the Dodgers keep winning on the road and head home with momentum, there's every reason to believe the legendary pitcher could be back on the mound in a starting role. These decisions aren't made lightly. They're calculated, planned, and designed to leverage the experience of the team's biggest names at the moments that matter most. Every inning counts, every matchup matters, and the Dodgers have shown time and again that they know how to use their assets effectively to maximize their chances of success. Then, there's the matchup analysis itself. Pitchers like Yamamoto and Freddie Peralta bring their own challenges, and the Dodgers have to be precise in both offense and defense. Limiting mistakes, executing at key moments, and making smart decisions in the field are all part of the postseason formula. The team has to balance aggression with caution, understanding when to push the advantage and when to rely on fundamentals. And as long as they continue to do that, the path to victory stays firmly in their control. Even as individual players shine or struggle, the team's resilience remains the defining factor. It's not just about a single pitcher, a single hit, or a single game. It's about the cumulative effect of preparation, strategy, and execution. The Dodgers have proven they can adapt, respond under pressure, and find ways to win even when everything isn't perfect. That's the hallmark of a team built not just for the regular season, but for the intensity, unpredictability, and high stakes of the postseason. And through all of this, the overarching theme is clear. The Dodgers are not just participating. They're competing at the highest level, making calculated decisions, and relying on a combination of talent, timing, and strategic thinking to push themselves toward the ultimate goal. Every player, every inning, every matchup contributes to a narrative of dominance, resilience, and focus that keeps fans on the edge of their seats and opponents constantly adjusting to keep up. As the postseason unfolds, it's becoming clear that the Dodger strategy is about more than just raw talent. It's about timing, positioning, and making every single moment count. Take the pitching rotation, for example. Each start, each inning, and each matchup is a chess move designed to optimize the team's chances. When you're facing pitchers like Peralta, who have had success against you during the regular season, the margin for error shrinks dramatically. The Dodgers have to be aware of tendencies, weaknesses, and patterns, and they have to adjust on the fly. It's not just about power hitters and strikeouts. It's about baseball IQ, about understanding situations and capitalizing on even the smallest opportunity. That's why even a single hit, a walk, or a perfectly executed double play can tilt the momentum in a game that could ultimately define the series. The bullpen plays an equally critical role, and the Dodgers' management of relievers has been a masterclass in flexibility and foresight. There are pitchers like Vija, Robleski, and Tryon, each with unique skill sets, and knowing when to deploy them is a delicate balance. A misstep in the postseason can be costly, and yet the Dodgers have managed to navigate these choices with remarkable consistency. The beauty of it is that even when things don't go perfectly, the offensive output might dip or defensive lapses occur. The team finds ways to prevail. 7 hits in a game might not seem like a lot, but when those hits come at the right time, when the defense holds up under pressure, and when the pitching staff executes, it's more than enough to secure a win. That's the hallmark of a team that understands the postseason game isn't just about stats on paper. It's about timing, execution, and mental toughness. And mental toughness is exactly what defines this roster. Players who can handle the pressure, maintain focus, and perform at critical moments are what turn a good team into a championship contender. Blake Snell exemplifies this. Coming off an injury, missing a significant portion of a season, and yet stepping onto the mound and performing at an elite level in high-stakes games is a testament to preparation, resilience, and raw talent. But it's not just him. Every member of the Dodgers roster, from seasoned veterans to emerging stars, contributes to the team's ability to stay calm under pressure and execute flawlessly. That's what makes them dangerous. When you combine elite pitching, strategic bullpen management, timely hitting, and a sharp defensive approach, you have a team that is difficult to beat under any circumstances. The Dodgers' approach to matchups also demonstrates how deeply they analyze every element of the game. Offensively, they have to account for the strengths and weaknesses of opposing pitchers. They study tendencies, pitch selection, and even subtle cues that can reveal the next move. Defensively, positioning is key. Anticipating where the ball might be hit, covering gaps efficiently, and turning routine plays into outs. All of this adds up to a team that's always prepared. And it's preparation that allows them to thrive even when the offense isn't clicking at full strength. When the hits aren't coming, the walks, strategic base running, and disciplined plate approach still generate results. The Dodgers have proven they can adapt in real time, turning challenging situations into opportunities to win. Then there's the dynamic of facing new challengers in the postseason. Teams like the Mariners or Brewers present fresh obstacles, forcing the Dodgers to adjust quickly to different styles of play. Success in these matchups requires both experience and flexibility. The Dodgers have the advantage of a roster filled with postseason veterans who have been in tight situations before. That experience allows them to navigate high-pressure innings, respond to unexpected plays, and maintain composure when stakes are at their highest. The team's ability to combine veteran insight with the energy and talent of newer players creates a balance that's difficult for any opponent to counter. Strategically, the Dodgers are also mindful of how they handle star players during the postseason. Kershaw, for example, is a symbol of the franchise's legacy, and managing his appearances thoughtfully ensures that he can contribute meaningfully without being overexposed. Whether he's starting a game at home or appearing in relief, the timing of his participation is critical, not only for the immediate matchup, but for the psychological advantage it gives the team. His presence on the mound commands respect, influences opposing strategies, and provides a confidence boost to teammates. And when you layer that with the contributions of players like Snell, Show, and others, it's easy to see why the Dodgers are structured for maximum postseason efficiency. It's also important to highlight how the Dodgers handle adversity. No team is perfect, and mistakes will happen, whether it's a misplayed ball, a strikeout at a crucial moment, or a defensive miscue. But what separates championship-level teams is their ability to rebound instantly, to refocus, and to find a way to win despite those setbacks. The Dodgers have repeatedly shown that they don't panic. They adjust, they learn, and they continue to press their advantage. That mental toughness, combined with meticulous preparation, makes them a formidable force. Even when the score is close, even when pressure mounts, they have the composure to execute the game plan, and that reliability is a critical factor in postseason success. The interplay between hitting, pitching, and defense is what makes watching the Dodgers so compelling. Every at-bat, every pitch, every defensive alignment carries significance. The team's ability to read the game, anticipate outcomes, and respond effectively creates a rhythm that opponents struggle to match. Even small details, like how to approach a pitcher who has previously dominated them or how to exploit a defensive weakness, are meticulously considered. This attention to detail ensures that the Dodgers are always one step ahead, giving them an edge that's difficult to replicate under postseason pressure. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. The baseball world is buzzing with whispers that could shake the very core of Major League Baseball's offseason. Sources close to the matter suggest that EDWIN DÍAZ, the feared flamethrower who has terrorized hitters in New York, is set to leave the Big Apple and take his talents to Los Angeles. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the murmurs point to the Dodgers as the next chapter in Díaz's storied career, a move that would instantly reshape the landscape of the National League. Fans in New York are reportedly in shock at the prospect. Díaz, known for his electric fastball and signature high-pressure closing style, has been a cornerstone of the Yankees' bullpen, saving countless games with his uncanny ability to dominate in the ninth inning. Yet, whispers suggest that a combination of strategic shifts, contract negotiations, and the Dodgers' aggressive pursuit of top-tier relievers may have paved the way for this unexpected departure. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, excitement is palpable. The Dodgers, perennial contenders and masters of assembling star-studded rosters, are rumored to be eyeing Díaz as the missing puzzle piece in a bullpen that has shown flashes of brilliance but lacked a true, unshakable closer. Imagine Díaz walking onto the mound in Dodger blue, the stadium electric, every pitch a potential strikeout, This vision alone has analysts speculating that the Dodgers could instantly transform into an even more formidable force in the postseason. Of course, all of this remains in the realm of rumor, yet the sources fueling the speculation are considered highly reliable. Baseball insiders hint that talks between DÍAZ camp and the Dodgers front office have been serious and ongoing, suggesting that a deal could materialize sooner rather than later. If it happens, the ripple effects would be felt across the league. The Yankees scrambling to replace a shutdown closer, rival teams recalibrating their strategies, and fans in both cities bracing for one of the most talked-about trades in recent memory. For now, the baseball world waits with bated breath, debating every detail and possibility. Will Edwin Diaz truly leave New York behind to embrace a new chapter in Los Angeles? If these rumors hold, the Dodgers bullpen could suddenly become the most feared in the majors, and a once quiet offseason might explode into one of the most dramatic storylines of the year. Keep your eyes on this one. It could change everything. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.